Who and or what is important to you?
For me, family is most important. I'm a girl dad, and I have two young ladies that are about to be 8 and 5, and they are the joys of my life. So, family is important to me. Making sure that they're, on the right path, and you know, on the right, just on the right path towards their future. And just also, um, music is also important to me.
Hi, and welcome to another edition of King Crush Thursday, the series where we highlight and uplift Black men, because frankly, not too many people are doing it. My name is Bilal, and I'm super excited about this brother today. He is a multi-genre musician. He's a collaborative artist as well as a solo artist, and he is a proud native of Philadelphia. His name is Mr. Ashley Scott. Hey, Ashley.
Hi, Valerie. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, thank you for being here. I'm so glad that you are here. And as you know, we've created a repository of 6 questions. We are well over 100 men, 100 positive and successful Black men answering these same 6 questions with the ultimate goal of bursting open the very narrow narrative that is spun out there about Black men and our community writ large. I often like to say now that it's not that it's incorrect, it's just incomplete, this narrative. Right. And so ultimately, we would love to have young kings who may or may not have positive Black male role models to come to this repository, see the same 6 questions answered by all these amazing Black men, and hopefully find guidance for themselves there. And then for the rest of us who are neither male or even Black, for us to be able to have an insight into this group and who you are, and perhaps broaden our own minds and how we treat people and how we hold space. And so I'm so glad that you are here to contribute to this repository. And I'd like to get started with the first question, which is, what does manhood mean to you?
That's a great question. To me, manhood embodies resilience in the face of adversity, the ability to stand tall despite systematic, challenges. It's about shouldering responsibilities, not just for oneself, but also for uplifting and supporting our communities. Being a role model for younger generations and showing them what it means to be compassionate, strong, and determined in pursuit of one's goals. Manhood for me is also about reclaiming and celebrating our heritage, embracing our roots, striving for justice, and embodying strength with grace, and using that strength to empower and uplift those around us.
Beautiful. Awesome. Thank you so much. So Ashley, who and or what is important to you?
For me, family is most important. I'm a girl dad, and I have two young ladies that are about to be 8 and 5, and they are the joys of my life. So family is important to me, making sure that they're, on the right path and, on the right path towards their future. And just also, music is also important to me. So mixing both, when I'm not doing music, I've really gotten into genealogy over the past few years. So I've taken all the ancestry and 23andMe genetic tests, as well as African ancestry. And I'm just about finding out my history and where I'm from, and, trying to figure out the whole family tree. So you have to kind of know your past to know where you're going in the future, so they say. And family and music are what is most important to me.
That's awesome. That's so awesome. That's excellent. Thank you, Ashley. So Ashley, how do you want us to see you?
I want people to see me as a kind person who was helpful to many, and a creative person who was always trying to make his visions come true. I'm definitely a determined person to see goals through. I've been creating music. I've been singing since I was, the age of 3, and performing for a good portion of my life. So I just started releasing music over the past 8 years. And so every song that I've written has been definitely something that I envisioned. And it's a matter of creating what I hear, in my head onto, sonic airwaves, if you will. So just being a determined person to see the goals through is somebody I want people to say. That's how I want people to see me.
Got it. That's got it. Awesome. Thank you. So Ashley, what is your epic dream?
My epic dream is to be constantly performing my music on a regular basis for the rest of my life in all parts of the world and providing for my family with that income. That's my epic dream. I've always wanted to perform with a full orchestra. My inspiration for music was my aunt is a member of a female vocal group that's from Philadelphia, and they're the longest running female vocal trio in music history. So she started when she was 15 back in 1963, and the group is still going today. So it's a group called the 3 Degrees, and they're known for the song When Will I See You Again from the Sound of Philadelphia days. And so in the late 70s, she did a big concert at the Royal Albert Hall in London, and it was a national television show for the BBC. So they were backed by like a 80-piece orchestra. And so seeing that's what inspired me to sing.
That's amazing. That is so amazing. Wow. 3 Degrees, what? When will I see you again? Anyway, it's a great song. That's beautiful. So Ashley, we're at question 5, which is Mr. Ashley Scott. Who are you?
I'm a creative person, musically and artistically, who likes to share my art and as well as share knowledge for those seeking the same knowledge. I like talking to people about music. I like creating. I recently, low-key in the past year, have been kind of dabbling with the artificial intelligence art because I can't paint or color in between the lines. But if I can write it out and they can do it for me, it's a beautiful thing. I've come up with a couple nice pieces that I eventually might want to start putting on the website to sell. So, but definitely I'm just a creative, nice, easygoing person.
That's awesome. Excellent. So here we are already at question 6, which is there anything that I should have asked you that I didn't, or if you wanted me to ask you that I didn't? In other words, what did I miss?
Well, as you can see right here by my screen background, I just have to say I'm a proud graduate of the real HU Howard University, and where I got my degree in music, and that was the start of some of the best years of my life. So I'm actually in a few weeks going back to speak there at the university in the College of Fine Arts, where I got my degree. So definitely, like, as I said, giving back to those for the next generation.
That is so awesome. That is excellent. Well, I am so grateful for your position in this world. I mean, I am loving these days when a man is a self-proclaimed girl dad. It is so great. Being the daughter of a girl dad, it's nothing like it. I'm so grateful for you and on behalf of your daughters. And I just really love your positioning in the world and your creativity. And I honor you, my king. I pray that your epic dream absolutely comes true and that it remains, for your lifetime and beyond. And so I'm so grateful that you are here today. So thank you so much for joining us, Ashley.
Thank you, Bilal, for having me.
Absolutely. So stay right there because I want to thank the audience for joining us today. I hope that you enjoyed this conversation as much as I have. And if there is a positive and successful Black man in your life who you want to see highlighted in this forum and want to hear from him, his own words, you should know I don't edit. I put the videos together, but what he said is what he said. I didn't take anything away from it. I didn't add anything to it. What he said is what he said. And so we want to hear from these brothers. And so, and success doesn't mean what somebody does for a living. They may be a prolific songwriter and performer like Ashley or not. We want to hear from those brothers who are making a positive impact in the lives of the people around them every day, beginning with the nuclear family and extending out to the broader community. Those are all the brothers that we want to contribute to this repository. So please feel free to click the link below or in my bio. Fill out the nomination form and we'll take it from there. And in the meantime, please stay tuned next week for yet another amazing king. And please remember to spread love and have a great day. Thank you so much. And thank you, Ashley. That was really awesome. Thank you.